I stream daily, almost daily on twitch.tv/canister_mtg, so be sure to visit that if you would like to catch some of my live content. Did I reinstall Magic Online? Yes, like I do every day. I open it, and it is honestly pretty tiring. Odkąd serdecznie kończę do podzielenia się na Breaker się zeszczasz? Kurwa, już nie wiem, co tym się będziesz dzielił. When will it stop? When will it stop uninstalling, bros? Enable animations, auto card size, attack, pow. Oh, we won. You need to update Windows. I don't want to. I guess it's good that. I guess I will. We believe updating Windows starting now will cure the issue for MTGO. Dobra. You play Popper. Do you like this list? No, and I dislike it. Yes, I am playing in Lille. Well, last time I just locked Phoenix. It was pretty good for me, so maybe I should just lock Phoenix immediately right now too. There's gonna be Sleight of Hand, so, you know, best card ever. I'll have an excellent decklist from TSP Endrek, who never fails to deliver extremely successful blue-red lists. And, you know, what else? I play Kumano here. If they top 5 play Cavalier, I'm fine, right? So, seemed better than chaining an elf. Phoenix meta equals Lotus success. Sure, bro, sure. It's not gonna be Phoenix meta, I'll be playing Phoenix. How do I like Doomwake's deck lists? Who? Do we play the Steam-Kin? Is it possibly Wren's Resolve instead? I could Wren's Resolve, 1 prowess, then chained 1, 2, 3. I don't really kill anyway, so I'll just go Steam-Kin with a counter and I'll chained Troll. Next turn should kill. Put us 2 cards. Can like storm the festival. Should be fine though. I have 3 devotion right now. Sure. Worst case, they go what, 2 Cavaliers, play another Nyctos and kill me, with their last card being another Storm that hits Kiora Cavalier, but it's pretty unlikely. Kiora and Elf. Seems beatable.
He's a phenomenal control player.
They dive, I just attack. So I'll just attack. AI Coder, thank you very much for your Prime subscription for 4 months. Jezu, jakie maluśkie. It's against Mono Green. I think I do the same as them, and I don't sideboard. I could Alpine Moon the Nyctos. Like, if there is a matchup where it's good, it's this one. Will I compose a deck guide for my Lille selection? We'll see. Maybe I will guide others to the treasures I cannot possess, or maybe I will not. Can't really tell you now, so will not comment. It's slightly possible I would like want to trim an Impulse, or maybe a Pia even, probably not Pia, for the Alpine Moon. Because if they don't explode, then I should have a good matchup. Alright, let's Let's do this heavy sideboarding. Maybe cut a Showdown against them actually. It's mono green. Okay, yeah, and we're on the draw. We can cut the 4 mana card. Could go back on, but that's like taxing a card 2 extra against mono green is pretty, it's not that heavy. They can just pay 2. After all, their theme of their deck is making mana. Sideboard card. A multi 6, I keep. They play an elf on turn 1, do I Soul-Scar or kill elf? Thankfully they did not play the elf when we drew this, awesome. You should print a fair red 1-drop with prowess, I think. Excellent draw. Could make it so that Swiftspear enters with a counter, but I might draw under creature, might also just doesn't seem to matter that much. We're getting under blue one, right? Yeah, which is why I said in red. The blue one also has 1 toughness. Blast Zone, co jest kurwa? Ja pierdolę, Blast Zone? What the fuck? It seems good for the matchup. Kinda. Nyctos Ramp by Victor Carvalho 01. Bro just straight up plays 21 lands and a Blast Zone in a Old Growth Troll deck. Well, worked out. Good, we drew a monster at least. Beaten by random Victor strats. I wouldn't say I'm beaten yet, but slightly tougher. Don't know if I even name Nyctos. Seems like I would rather have the other card, right? Showdown. Maybe I'll name Lair of the Hydra. Maybe I'll keep it for a prowess trigger. But like so far Nyctos doesn't do anything, right? And I guess ideally it doesn't do anything because I kill the creatures. Alright, let's go Monastery Swiftspear and let's go Alpine Moon. Lair of the Hydra. I was hoping they're gonna activate and I get to change to the rocks the lair, but opponent clearly trying to play Storm on the next turn. Yeah, Nyctos, Lotus Petal. Scipios. No, Scipioi. Current opponent animated in response. Well, they could, which is why I just said what I said. But in my hand, specifically, there is a card that punishes them for animating in response, so yeah. Sorry, we're in mute. Okay, well, cool. Right, so like I guess Alpine Moon wouldn't really be better as Showdown because I wouldn't cast it, but really all game I'm longing to draw one of the draw 2 effects, so that is interesting. Could play Kumano. Ratchet Bomb's gonna explode 1-drops though. But deals 2 damage with the Swiftspear now, so puts my opponent to 5. Renegade turn, Revolutionary turn, Rebuilder. Could grab Jegantha. Can't imagine Jegantha mattering. Let's play Kumano because it deals 2 damage now. It's probably pretty hard for it to deal more. Actually puts them at 4 even, which is 2 attacks with Pia. They reveal the Cavalier, so they're gonna play Cavalier, which I'm going to chain to the rocks. Maybe that's gonna prompt them to use Ratchet Bomb in response to Kumano too. I guess they could keep Ratchet Bomb. excited for any spoilers so far? No. I just don't feel excitement, so I'm not. Seems like, I don't know, did they cut Karn for all of their things? Or what is that? Actually, I can't play Chained. Because I play Chain, they pop Ratchet Bomb. Free Cavalier. So it's a bit of a problem that Ratchet Bomb answers the Chained. 5 Devotion, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cool, bro. 6, 7, 8. 8. Just want a way to make Thopters with Pia and then it's gonna be all good. But I've got no Thopters. No, jeszcze jedna trolla dopierdol, zajebiście tej. Ścipos. Attack. Come on, you can afford it. Attack. 5 damage is 5 damage, right? Sacred Foundry, no zajebiście w chuj, nie? Dobra, no chuj, no to gram tą Jeganthę, no bo co mi zostaje? Gram jako pierdolonego łosia i pas. Elo. Your move, opponent. Now you have 9, 11, 12 Devotion and 2 Storms in the graveyard. No, just 1 Storm actually, okay. They did not mill a second one. Extremely impressive Blast Zone. Okay, Carnold, Kiora, 13 mana. Carnold, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So the so-called combination. Let's find out. The Chine Veil. WTB Boros Charm. I'm not playing Boros Charm, but yeah, would fit pretty well right now, I guess. Alright, let's see. Chine Veil, okay. Tab Nykthos, okay. Use Karn, okay. Are we going to see Wood Color Automaton right now? I believe the devotion amount or like the mana amount required for now is bigger. I actually don't know the combo lines of mono green at all, or like the breakpoints, but pretty clearly seemed like not enough mana just yet to start untapping the Chine Veil. Chine. No, Chipios. Let's go. Pia with Kumano, Soul-Scar Mage. Don't think I'm a fan. My first draft of the deck looked similar but felt a lot worse to play than the combo variant. What's the combo variant? It was like the only variant I've seen people play, the prowess creatures in aggression. Now you tell me about the combo variant. Well, let's investigate. What my opponent thinks. We're gonna search Pia, Consul of Revival. Pioneer. Search. White Red. Pioneer Preliminary. Birgi Steam-Kin. Springleaf Drum. What? Ban Karn, please. You're welcome. Cityscape Leveler. Destroyed my Pia. And they drew what? Tap Chain Veil. They drew another Kiora, okay. Springleaf Drum sounds giga awkward. Spark Rapture. What's Spark Rapture? 3 mana Eshamment. ETB draw. Planeswalkers are creatures. Okay. I can't really see, like, I mean, like, Steam-Kin alone lets you combo. Like, do big turns. If that's what we mean by combo. So I can't really fathom, like, Vindictive Flamestroker and Birgi being preferable to attacking. Well, possibly Kumano is a little bit lame, but nice to be a creature slash a prowess triggerer in a prowess deck. Opponent seems fairly, well, I guess, have fun executing their roundabout approach to the combo, which is 2 Cityscape levelers. So one of them was in the main deck, I think, because Karn only grabbed one, yeah. So I have 2 leveler. Oh yeah, also, you know, it's all like cheap cards, which is good with this to have cheap cards, right? You can play those pow. Where's my board? If this continues much longer, I'm worried you might not be able to win this current game. Yeah. Alright, so let's say that the Alpine Moon experiment was a failure. And I'm just gonna roll over my opponent on the play. Maybe, like, Gobakhan on the play. Also not a red card for Steam-Kin, and I'm definitely looking to play Steam-Kin on 2. Don't you want Bonecrusher Giant on the play? No. No Justice Strike? No. What to do? Kill Trolls? Give them the aura? Reidane za wolna? No nie za wolna, tylko zbyt chujowa. No przecież chujowa jest ta Reidane. No co ona robi? Doesn't stop the, like... Chat. It's just like so... I don't think Reidane is better than any of the cards in my deck currently. She's not synergistic, she doesn't do anything. She taxes portions of my opponent's decks, but not very effectively. I would play the Alpine over 1 Kumano. Okay, well, have you watched the previous game? Or have you listened to what I've been saying? Probably not. I want to play. I will play proactive cards. I hope they line up well. Seems like a good matchup on the play. Like, I don't think I can lose this game anymore. Maybe my opponent will prove me wrong, but next turn is gonna be, as they say, epic. Reidana by teraz siadła. No chuja by zrobiła ta Reidana, no. Tak samo by nic nie robiła jak... No nic by nie robiła, no. Co by siadło? Wow. Wrenn. Did it work? Oh, so the weird thing was that Wrenn didn't untap. Okay, good. So, Wrenn's resolve. Swiftspear.
He's a phenomenal control player.
Wait, this guy still streams?
Actually, I do, yeah. Thank you for the sub. Mini Landos. They're not attacking. Whoa. Nice flips. Nice deck. Do we have a storm count? We don't. Guess we ran out of stuff. To play. 1, 2, 3, 5 lands exile. Cool. 5, 6, 10. Is there any point on sending something to Wrenn? To jest 10, 15, to jest tak lethal. Blocks takes 5, 13. So not dead if I just attack face, so This goes Wrenn, and this still forces a block because it's 15. Okay. So you both get chump blocked and kill the Planeswalker. In my calculations. I play Old Grove Troll. See? Oh, that's it, bro? Cool. Nice deck. Or at least that's what I intuitively feel. Just no diff. Lotus. Like, I don't care to not sideboard in matchups. When I don't have, like, cards I have to actively cut. It's the Atraxa deck. What's my next big tournament? Lille. Is this Neoform? Yeah. Red White Runaway Steam-Kin. Thanks for clarifying. Yeah. We're going to see Atraxa right now. We're seeing Mandrilos. Where Neoform, broski? Is the Neoform deck good? Yeah, clearly. Can you see? Let's simply draw Chain to the Rocks. I am heavily considering doing that right now. Make top dash with the Soul-Scars, that's so nice. Should be attack. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You should, yeah. Just pass. Pass. I didn't even flashback gaze. Vital push. I'll float. I'm a floater. Well, maybe. No, that makes sense. I guess if they get Atraxa now, they wouldn't attack otherwise, so it's not like I would get to eat Mandrills if I do something. But I don't actually win through Atraxa right now. Maybe I should have finished Mandrills instead. So I play with Fireface. They have 11 life, and I have raz, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Pusta Sigur, Neoform, Tomb, Summon, Denial. Okay. So upkeep phase for Scrying. Play with Fire Monkey before damage would save PA. They also had open mana, so it was not full on gonna work, but possibly. No kurwa, no ja pierdolę, lądzik. Can you attack all and shock your monster? I can't because my monsters have 3 toughness. It probably was worthwhile finishing the Mandrill. Seems like. Jegantha, no zajebiście mi pomoże w Jegantha. W chuj mi pomoże Jegantha teraz. Will be absolutely like what I need. It's like what I'm lacking right now is a 5/5 in my hand. They also don't play Jegantha, so opponent has some colored cards, interestingly. I mean, I can trade Soul-Scar for damage. I guess I will. Pretty hard to say if it matters. That's Tassigur Neoform, so nothing really important. Also countered my shock, because I guess any spell was killing, so it makes sense. So Chained would also kill, even with the trigger. But we could hit Chained to the rocks right now. Or Mountain. Ja pierdolę, no kurwa, zajebiście Mountain. If you play with fire, the creature has in the same lifesteal swing, but you also make their creature smaller for future turns. I play with fire face in my upkeep in order to get the Scry 1, because if I find any spell, I kill. That was the reason why I did what I did. Justice Strike on Atraxa awkwardly gives my opponents 8 life, which is not great, and it also doesn't kill Tasigur, so I don't know if I will even play it, but I will play Rest in Peace. And I'll reduce the amount of Steam-Kins by 1, maybe, because they fail push tag. Could go back on them. The shocks are not so good. I should cut shocks. Maybe cut like all shocks and have Justice Strike. Because just shock is kind of bad. Makes sense. So 1 mana spell, but let's keep. Not sure if I should, but let's see what happens. It's a Fotzi's deck too. Alright, let's go back on. The most awkward Gobakhan, like no 1-drop, turn 2 Gobakhan. NGL, this hand seems awful. Thanks. Can take Founding the Third Path as the enabler, or Ethergast. But if my opponent casts my next turn resolve, it's not too bad for me. Island played, okay. Island, yes, it is. Huh? There. One prefers to make land drops, maybe? Or something. Toxically corrosive. Wow. Doesn't even seem better than Atraxa. In fact, it seems way worse, but... What? Alright, let's go back on them again. Let's go back on. It's an anti-aggro card. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's take the Ethergast. Make it 4 mana. Toxically corrosive was your nickname in high school. I know. Like, I mean, if I had 1 toughness creatures in my deck, then like no removal for big monsters, but I have both. I have no 1 toughness creatures and I have removal for big monsters. And you're playing a no ETB monster, so just play Atraxa, right? Opponent's hand is Mandrills. It's like those. Oh, the top tiers, I guess, yeah. Stack. Nice emote. 520 life. Yeah, my opponent's not doing a great job at pressuring me. Can use Terra Sander to free their Mandrillos. But so what? I mean, if they get Atraxa, I'll get spanked by that Atraxa, but...
He's a phenomenal control player.
High canny back chest.
Shocking. Okay, 4 mana Founding the Third Path. Cast their ass. Okay. Someone posted the Kiara Kovipasa to Doomwake's chat yesterday and they said it was cringe and that your chat room is like 4chan. Do you have a rebuttal? No? Like, yeah, I guess, sure. Do you like 4chan chat? Are you like 4chan? Or are you just open about your desires when you see JH Kiara? So Neoform in the graveyard, which is scary. I have so many cards. Of course, if you're like a bit more closeted about life, you're gonna be like, oh, I actually don't like Kiora as much. It like does not do anything for me, but bro, we all know how it is. Don't have to pretend. I'm actually gonna bottom that, right? Because I have 3 of those in my hand. I hope opponent summons Toxrill. Damn, no Toxrill. Otzi, Stasigur, Stubborn Daniel, and Darkslick Shores. Okay. They mill Toxrill. Only one Toxrill? I thought I'd play many Toxrill. The fact that my opponent has counterspell is a bit rough, but Atrax has Death Touch too, which is gonna matter against my humongous Soul-Scar Mage. Steam-Kin good. You also have Showdown to make money mana. And it enters with a counter from Kumano. That's nice. So we go Wrenn's Resolve. Put a counter on Steam-Kun. We see Justice Strike and Pia. Play Pia. Put a counter on Steam-Kin. No. Why? I wasted the counter. Because I had auto yields. I don't think I had auto yields, but yes, we did. Alright, I don't want to count, so. It's Jegantha. Would you get summon? Does Steam-Kin remove all counters or free? You remove 3 counters, but I guess it can have more counters. It's just that its first ability is only gonna put counters on it up to 4. I mean, the Atraxa is gonna be in play still, but yes, it was a mistake that I wasted a counter. I just thought it's not gonna pass. I want to gain 8. It's crazy. 5, 6. Gonna be too small to attack through because I wasted a counter too. It would be 8 power, would be awesome, but oh yeah. Probably should have not put Showdown on the bottom. Although the Steam-Kin draw was excellent. They had the Stubborn Denial. So bad. This is a 7-8, unable to attack. Let's flip Gobakhan. I don't know if it's like even, probably is better.
He's a phenomenal control player.
Wow, we actually also get a Thopter from this, right? It's nice. Maybe I should be growing Thopters, not Swiftspear. Probably. Can have a Tasigur. Should have been growing a Thopter. What am I supposed to do? I mean, attacking it into Atraxa doesn't make sense. Let's say attack with all. My opponent blocks Steam-Kin with this and Atraxa on this. Takes 1, 2. Takes 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Gains 8. 12. Gains. Goes -4. Nothing happens. Need to draw a Showdown before relevant stuff happens. Awkward. I would say Gobakhan kinda not looking super great in a situation like this. Not in love with it. It's almost only good cards in my opponent's deck. I mean, there was one chain, just got exiled. They have their As Unders. Can I have the Mandrills? I think they matter a little. I haven't had hot water in my apartment for over a fortnight. Wait, so that's why it's called a fortnight? Because you play it twice a week? Bros, have you ever realized that you don't actually pay attention to the gameplay and are only there for chatting? Yeah. That's how I behave in all of the Magic streams I am in. Although, what I have realized too was that before streaming today, I put on my Lantern VODs because I was searching for something and I just stared at Lantern gameplay for 20 minutes of muted of myself and it was pretty cool. Stasigur's ability actually a huge problemos. What are you tearing asunder? Pre-combat too? That's odd. Go back on pre-combat? Get a free block now? You want to do what? No sound. Alright, let's draw Showdown of the Skalds. Sort of. Gobakhan. 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 Base. 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 I guess. 5 minutes? What the fuck? Where did my time go? What happened? Why do I have 5 minutes? Where did I put double champ block? Tasigur activate Tasigur with Terrasander, okay. Can have a Fotsis. Can have a Stubborn Denial. Cam slightly blurred. Jesteś niewyraźny, weź rutinę Skorbin. It's good now? Best red-white Pia player to ever time out. It's pretty easy to time out with this deck. click a lot of cards, lots of triggers. Password is Kiora, JPP, please be real. Damn. I think BTV emotes are gone, crazy. Make sure to add them on 7TV, or whatever we use now. Guess I keep. But Multi 6. Multi 6 on the play, Tox Reel. Oh, I thought sees you.
He's a phenomenal control player.
Ola.
In this kind of deck, just play TS against deck that can disturb them spaceball question mark. What exactly do you want to ask? Wow, point tore my ass. Their worldly gaze. Okay. Cool. Dawaj Mandrila. Kumplu. Not in love with the idea of drawing a land and playing Showdown of the Skalds into a Force Spike, but maybe they don't have it. Nie, kurwa jebany Force Spike. No ale jak dobierzemy Lona, to zagramy sobie Jegantha. And Steam-Kin grew, so you know, it's not too bad. We can just draw the 2 mana draw spells, so. Have I ever had a dream? Yes. Most nights. Oh no, the gaze. 1 card on top. Spooky shit. Push, okay. Founding. Mills 4. Alright. Maybe I should go face. But if I draw a Swiftspear, then it's good. Not chain to flip Gobakhan. No. And
He's
like
a phenomenal control
seems
player.
no, it doesn't seem good.
Yellow
No.
Hat Sleeper.
Yellow Hat Sleeper, yeah. Kurwa, te Gobakhan są chujowe, nie gram tym gównem. Jakimś stworem będę grać zamiast tego. Z chuja robi. Another one. It's just not a great card. I mean maybe in this matchup, I don't know. Just doesn't seem. I mean, probably helps in situations, like against Supreme Verdict, but maybe just Boros Charm is better than this. Just go face instead, and I would cast 2 Boros Charms, and then my opponent would be dead. You find a removal? No, bro, don't Zamulai. Wait, that doesn't even kill my monster. Lol. Nice. It's not +1 life, it saved Gobakhan, which is plus more life. Now they play Troxreel, they can kill my Steam-Kin. Ruta Sigur. Lucky. You can Neoform into, well, whichever one, but you probably don't Neoform into Toxreel. But, well, 2 Atraxas in the graveyard, so actually maybe you Neoform into Toxreel. The configuration hasn't changed between games 2 and 3. Alright, so does the small guy have Death Touch or something? No? Incredible Toxreel. So it doesn't even get a -1/-1 counter, it gets a slag counter. Or like slime counter. Slime counter, yeah. So bad. But has a Neoform in their Excel they can play, but I don't think it's actually signified in any ways. Anyway.
He's a phenomenal control player.
19 months of subbing to the slowest member of the midweek metagame podcast.
Engorged. Brzmiały. Okay. All are edible ones. All snails are edible. ... Once. What structure did you think it had? Did you like have biology at school or something? Meat balloon is spongy. Meat balloon? Petrol has enough calories for the rest of your life. Funny. Well. Alright, Gab is like not taking this seriously because he's already a minute down in this slowest players battle. Is it actually a picture of Gab asleep on his stream? Wow, those grey cards sure have very distinct arts from this distance. Yeah, they do. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Shock his face many times. Probably need to draw something relevant. So, I mean, I don't know. What else do I do? Shocks. It's gonna be hard to unload them because I'm missing land. Let's cast one. Let's see what's gonna happen. Watch. Is this emote actually a picture of Gab Nassif sleeping, or was he faking it? Simulating. Let's hit a land drop. Oj, o kurwa. Dobra, udało się. I hit a land drop, and I did not skip my main phase. Field of Ruin. Ruin. Oh, Wandering Emperor. Oh, I cycle shark. Oh. Yes, you do. Ja pierdolę, koledzy. Jak tutaj rozgrywki toczą z Nassifem. Cave of the Frost Dragon. That's a new one for me. Wandering Emperor. I cycle, I make shark. I block your Steam-Kin. Jinx. Should have played Runaway Steam-Kin before combat then. Giga punished for my mistake. Shucks. Target for my chained. Whoa, resolves, nice. Another one. Buka. Zakładasz mi ekran, nic nie widzę. Every time I do this versus red white, they rebuild a board with tons of sagas and token the next turn. Well, I mean, I did that. Teraz masz nagle tą imperatorkę. Now he has 2 cards. He used to have 5 a turn ago. What happened? Nothing changed and suddenly Gab on no cards? Crazy. Steam-Kin. I think I just put counters on Swiftspear. I mean, like, with the next spell, we can decide to put them on the Steam-Kin. I guess I don't play Chain then. Go Pia Thopter. Or Thopter Pia. Could keep Pia for like next turn. Could like chain this now, attack for 4. The next turn Pia makes hasty Thopters with the last Showdown. If he has another Shark Typhoon, then it's like just enough to eat my Swiftspear, which is annoying. Okay, another Empress. One top. That doesn't impress me much. That don't impress me much. How did that song go? That don't impress me much. Shark Typhoon. I see we're up against a meme player. God, please be serious. Another Showdown, nice. I don't know if casting the Shark Typhoon was better than cycling it. Probably wasn't. He's just gonna straight up rip a Teferi and it's gonna be actually better, but if he's going for a cowardly upkeep Vantress, then I don't know about that, my buddy. Depends what he draws. See, like the thing is, when you actually cycle Shark Typhoon, you do draw. Otherwise you don't. Wouldn't be better to shoot the Emperor? I think a 3/3 Thopter is better than a 2-counter Wandering Emperor. Because Emperor can -2, so probably that's not true. And you're probably right. Wow, keep Portable Hole, that's interesting. But probably it was better shoot the Emperor and trade for the Shark, because now he gained 2 life too, so I guess it was just straight up worse what I did, yeah. Because I gave them the option and also there was a better option too. Yeah, Showdown, okay. Raz, dwa, trzy, cztery, pięć, sześć, 7. So even a few verdicts off the top, it's fine. Can we have mana for both showdowns next turn? This deck is fun to play. You draw cards, and so that's pretty fun. Like, and you know, outgrinding control with an aggro deck always funny. So even if he top decks Verdict, he's left with nothing and I draw 8. Nie wiem o co chodzi. And we also up a minute over Gog the Bog, Bob the Dog, which is good. Incredible card, Gab. Alright, let's try something else. Ty kurwa na piętrze. Does he have any monsters in his sideboard? He's playing Kahira. Is 3-mana Reidane against control? Is that like a relevant thing? Slightly? It's not great. No, don't tell me if monsters in sideboard because it's always kinda awkward. Could play the cards. Maybe I keep just like 2 chained. Some removal is like makes sense to have. Dusty Strike kills sharks, big sharks too. It's instant is red. Play with fire is giga mid. Volley. Could play Bonecrushers over shocks. Don't want to have a super expensive deck, but I don't know about Reidane here if she's like actually worthwhile. I would rather have a red and an inexpensive card, but let's try her. And you can have 1 chain or 1 Rending Volley. This deck is bad against what? So far we have not found a worthy enemy. Chain the Rocks gives outs to... Let's play Rending Volley because it's an instant. Chain is bad against temporary lockdown, true. Likely Reidane is worse than a 1 or 2 mana card, even possibly worse than a shock, but Volley can answer a shark, a Brimaz. It always stresses me when I watch Gab and he is sideboarding and he's making decisions as to how to sideboard up until the clock hits like 2 seconds. And only then like he moves something and clicks. I don't think I've ever seen him be late with that click, but it's always extremely stressful for me. I always have to click way earlier than that. He has paid for 2 minutes of sideboarding. He's gonna use the whole 2 minutes. True. Siema, pozdrawiam z roboty. No zajebiście, jak leci robota? Produktywnie dzisiaj? Waffle zeroing a Jace with 40 seconds and the clock is even worse. Sort of? Yeah, I guess. Sure, I mean... Can I spell check? Can rebuild against Verdict, opponent at 12. Interesting. Better or worse than shock right now? Probably better. I mean, you want price triggers, but yeah, you are playing a lava spike. Which is also, you don't want really a lava spike. Like sometimes you kinda do, but not really. But yeah, it's not that clear that Reidane is better than a shock here. Against Absorb, she was not really. Draw here of cycling his farmlands as if there is like anything, literally anything good in the deck. Shocking. Seems unwise to play Soul-Scar Mage, although, you know, it does make a difference in Verdict and like a Wandering Emperor, but classic Unreal kind of Cerlac. Smiley face. Wins the match. Lucas numbers are actually name of the type of numbers. Damn, crazy. Clearly, opponent had to like think all of those lines through so much because the line was absolutely not perfectly obvious from literally the beginning to make. What do I think of the blue-black Merktide Death Shadow Griff Reanimate Archer Discard Counter Modern deck? Any good? I've not seen that deck. Sounds cool. Probably semi-playable, not very good.
He's a phenomenal control player.
Do you want to draw the castle? Let's go. Kinda. Left Whore, thank you very much for the sub. Menguchi was on 18 win streak with blue-black scam, impressive. But it's a statistical necessity for Menguchi to be on an 18 win streak eventually. As he streams daily, so. As evidenced by my plentiful 18 win streaks. Oh, that's legacy. Cool then. Let's board out Kumano, because Kumano zamula. Board in BCG. Just a strike. And then what? You don't stream daily. But yeah, that's why I don't have the 18 wins streaks. Bagan seems horrid here. Is sound of the stream crispy for anyone else? Is crispy good or bad? Test. Hello. Test. Test. Hello, says crispy. Hello. No, no crispiness. Hello. Hello. I don't know, sound is foggy. Okay. Hello. What do we board in? Maybe just keep a Kumano. I think I prefer one Kumano than one Gobakhan, so yeah. Because I keep Steam-Kins against my opponent's deck, which is also not perfect. Maybe we would want more stomps in the sideboard for value. Please stop reading my messages, streamer. You need to pay me for the content. Sure. Do you have the fancy TTS machine? Well, yeah, it's not so fancy. It's not a machine. Monster tits with random voices. No, no such thing. I mean, like AI generated funny voices of famous people. Alright, let's draw a Showdown of the Skalds. Kurde, no, I said Showdown. One blocks the attack, so got 17. Interesting. There's Joldred. Okay. It's not even so bad. Is there more Showdown of the Skald to play? Dawaj stompa. Push, kill, stomp. Yeah, really glad I haven't drawn a single one of those draw spells after you dressed me, bro. Right? I'll get this guy to get some action. Steam-Kin doesn't cut it. I want more. I want... Screw 0 top 1 bottom. Literally a bug. There more... Like, maybe I should sideboard extra light up the stages against grindy matchups. TBH. Kinda feels like I'm lacking that. And the Gobakhans, they don't quite do it for me the same way. Oh wow, lot point down to 5. My singular Kumano down to 4. Out of fuel. There was never any fuel to begin with. I mean, the duress worked out great for them. It was just one. Imagine if they found out that Scry was really bugged. Yeah, I mean, it is. It is. It really is. It truly is. No jeszcze nie zesraj tym kurwa stompem, no. Frajerze. Żałosny mecz. Oh, well, cool. Ah, this into shock. We beat nothing. Alright, we can't photo. Sorry, free wand. Let's revisit the deck. Red, white, Pia. I actually disliked Invasion of Gobakhan as a grindy tool. I get that it's also a kind of an anti-combo tool. I just wouldn't play it, it sucked. Remove all the sideboard, whatever. Alpine Moon. Of course, it's just an anti-Lotus card. We don't board it against mono green based upon our experiences from today. Bonecrusher is whatever, but fine. Reidane is whatever, but very good against Sacrifice and very good and very effective as a Hatebear versus Lotus, so just kind of overlaps in that. Well, she's not very effective against Lotus, but she's fairly effective. It's pretty hard to combo through Reidane. Taxes the sweepers too for the most part. Whoop. The Justice Strike is just a random removal spell, which I already have in my deck in plentiful amounts, so it is unclear if it adds anything valuable, and same is true for Abrade. And same is true for Rending Volley, Rending Volley being actually good though. And kinda same is true for Bonecrusher Giant. If I want to board out Kumano for light of the stage, that is not the greatest either.